We are about 102.6 kilometers into this thing and I'm having a blast. Don't get me wrong, this is hard. We've been in the saddle for 5 hours. It's easily the longest ride I've ever done. Sun's hot as fuck now. But there's a little cross section between somewhat hard and achievable. That makes these things worthwhile. I like to think of our physical capacity as this window, right, that we all have to look through. And if we're unfit and weak and sedentary and we don't put ourselves out there, we only have this like real narrow field of view to look through. But as we get stronger and fitter and start moving better and learning things and putting ourselves out there, and all of those things help all those other positive things, we start to expand that field of view, and now all of a sudden we can see all these possibilities. The idea for this big weekend came last year when I drove down to Busselton. I did the Bay Run Marathon on the Saturday and then I backed it up on the Sunday with the Busselton Jetty Swim. But after last year, I kind of wanted a little bit more. Morning guys, just getting started. This thing's finally underway after a few months of planning. It's going to be a hot one today. I just wanted to get up here because it's a pretty nice sunrise. First little stop of the morning, coffee on the banks of the Murray, just up from Ravo Hotel. We are through Pinjarra. We got a little bit of a stint on Southwest Highway. I was coming for a pat. A couple of hours in, we are onto these peaceful back roads now. Oh, hello goats.
Hey, big goat. Look at you. Nice.
That was a nice goat. We are somewhere west of about Waroona right now. No fucking cars. Look at that. We do what I want out here. Well, we said we were looking for adventure. Didn't think we'd be on dirt roads, but that's why we got this bike. And this bike can do what it wants with these legs.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah, good, thanks. Just got off the forest highway. It was very busy. Not that it's unsafe because there's a big hard shoulder on the side of the road, but following the little inlet to Australind, starting to get pretty hot, and we've got a bit of a headwind now. We are nearly out of water and probably 5 k's away from Australind, so, or maybe 10 k's, so definitely need to restock. Just stopped at Australind. Sweet chili chicken wrap with way too much cheese in it. That'll be 8 pump bottles for the day, plus a solo, plus a Coke, plus the litre that I started with. Getting through it. I don't feel like it's too hot, but getting through it. I am thirsty. About 60 k's to go. Okay, I made a bit of a boo-boo. I went off the route. Google Maps showed me a quicker way, but it's a dirt road. So the pace is down a little bit, but it's come too far. Now we're here, so we're just gonna enjoy it. But yeah, nice and bumpy this one too. So whilst I fucked up and made myself ride on way harder roads, I found this, well, somewhat hidden little gem. This little stretch of beach up here with 4-wheel drive access. Just on the north side of Bustleton. So this is what you don't get if you're on the highway. The same old highway that I've gone up and down every 4 or 5 weeks since I was a kid. Path less traveled, I think they call it. Bustleton absolutely turning it on. I don't know about you guys, but I want to be able to run and ride and swim and hike and surf and skate and be ready to do all of those different things. And staying fit and strong and moving well is the best way to go about it. What's up, gang? We're about 10-11 k's in. Not feeling too bad. This is the little annoying part of this run where it dips away from the coast, follows Caves Road for a bit. So it's just that I'm running into. But overall, feeling relatively good. Not looking at my watch, so I'm in a bit of a rhythm. Legs aren't feeling too heavy after yesterday. And got 4 or 5 hours sleep last night, as predicted on the old in the single man tent with the blow up mattress. But yeah, managed to get myself to the start line, and here we are, quarter of the way there. I'll be honest, I didn't film any more of the marathon. I was too in the moment, focused on the race and just somewhat enjoying myself. We got to the turnaround point at 21 k's and I started to feel like, this isn't going that well. And then by about 30 k's in, we started cramping in the hammies and quads, and I finished off with a little bit of walk run for the last hour or so. So it wasn't fast, but it was finished. Obviously, I couldn't get too much footage from the swim, guys, but let me set the scene. The Bustleton Jetty Swim is the largest open water swimming event in the Southern Hemisphere, one of the biggest in the world. You go out 1.6 k's around the jetty, back in 1.6 k's. There's thousands of competitors. It's this whole festival vibe. I'm not the fastest swimmer, but I got the job done, and that's what this weekend was all about. If you are currently someone with that narrow field of view, don't worry. We all fell off our bikes. We all crawled before we could walk. Every marathon finisher started off with just a run. But by using strength and fitness and learning new things and putting yourself out there, we can start to open up that window and start pushing our limitations.